what is the importance of mutual funds. So let me break it down into three parts. The first one being that all of us now have understood, all of us, by all of us, I mean even in savvy investors, even investors who are not so financially savvy, but understand one concept, that is that if you want to beat inflation over long term, which should be the objective of investing, you will need to take certain risks and you will need to invest into equities. Now, if that is your objective, then you start looking at equity as an investment. Earlier days, when it was unregulated market or rather less regulated, when there were a lot of gaps between the functioning, what's the ideal way of doing things in the stock market and what is actually happening. So that time we felt that the perception about stock market and investing into equities was that it is like a casino. It's like gambling. Now that perception has changed with mutual fund Sahi here, with Sebi coming in as a regulator, doing a fantastic job in terms of investor protection. So the population at large has understood this concept that in case you want to create wealth, you want to beat inflation, equity is an asset class where you need to invest your money. Now, having said this, how many people, how many investors would have the acumen to scan through the stock market, look at all the 6,000 companies that are listed, and then have the ability to pick something to invest? So, if I understand that I want to invest into equity, there are others who believe that we should invest into equities. But then the second challenge comes in: how do I invest? How do I select the company? So I have the intent to invest, but I do not have the ability to select the companies to invest into. Now, there is exactly where mutual fund as an industry comes into the picture. Now, mutual fund industry is what? So they are asset managers. And an average Indian investor who wants to invest into equities picks up a scheme that a mutual fund is offering based on their risk profile, their requirements, and the professional fund manager of that scheme is equipped with the entire team of research to decide which company to buy into, when to sell. So, well, I as an investor had an intent to invest. Now I have a vehicle which helps me invest without me having the expertise. So I think this marrying of that situation wherein one is the intent, the other is the ability to invest, enables an investor to take the benefit. Now the third part, that the final, and that's very important again, is that the allocation to even one mutual fund scheme enables me to get a spread of about 30 to 40 companies. So I have diversification, I have professional fund management at a very reasonable cost. So I think this is what has been accepted by investors now, and we are seeing the inflows, which is reflecting into the inflows and the confidence. People have understood that over long term wealth will be created. 1 year of negative or flat returns does not really bother them anymore.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.